All right, so I'm Scott from South Florida Insider, and I'm here with.
Oh, me. I'm Manu Bennett.
And here at SuperCon, we got so many characters, and you're so many characters yourself. I mean, people aren't here just to see Crixus. They're here to see Arrow, all these other things, iconic roles, Hobbit. I mean, all over.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. As an actor, I've been given some really, really wonderful, strong characters to play. And when I was a kid, and the reasons why I chose to be an actor, it's pretty much everything that I would have hoped for is happening. I never got into this industry for trying to be a celebrity or a star or anything like that, man. And I started off learning ballet and learning piano and learning all these things that have emotions attached to them. And I wasn't a dainty ballet dancer. I was a strong ballet dancer. I used to dance with women. I used to do pas de deux, which is dancing with a female dancer. But the reason why they acknowledged that I was good is because I wasn't kind of like usually you look at ballet and it's regarded as being soft, but it's probably one of the most demanding and most physically sort of astute, activities I've ever done. I played rugby as well. I now act in all these very sort of dramatic roles, but when I tell people I was a ballet dancer, they go like, "What?" But it was really tough. It was really tough, and it was full of energy and it was full of emotion, and I guess I really hope that people who enjoyed my role as Crixus understood that, you can be a man and you can be, and there's this violence involved with being a man. It's part of life. It's part of the world. It's part of defending. It's a part of struggling. It's a part of being a slave, and it's part of being free. And, all of this stuff, it involves a lot of emotion, and we don't really acknowledge it a lot. We don't really talk about it a lot, but when I got to play that character, it was all those layers. It was all those emotional layers that really made him work. And it was a dance. It was a dance in the arena. It was a dance with Naevia. It was even a dance with Lucretia and the Romans. It was carefully choosing your steps and moving between spaces. And that's what dancing is. I think Muhammad Ali said, it's all about dancing. In the ring, and that's kind of where I came from, and I was just really proud to pull off that role and to be acknowledged for it. I mean, the fans for the show were just like, I've never had a person come up to me and say anything negative. They just embrace me, and I embrace them back, and that's what it's about.
And so it's because of that background why you're able to take on these physical roles, I'm sure, because I mean, like you just said, how much demand there was in the dancing routine. I mean, yeah. Spartacus. And couldn't have felt like it was that much more physical demanding compared to what you've already been doing, right?
Well, the thing is, men come up to me, right? Men. And sometimes it's soldiers, in Afghanistan and stuff like that, have come back from very, very hard times, and they embrace me, and they even cry, bro. And it's about the fact that we have to present ourselves in a certain way in this life just to survive, right? But underneath it all, we're all just people who feel, playing Crixus was people come and go, "Man, you're a badass, man, you're a badass," but they're crying, and they're not crying because I'm a badass. They're crying because I played it as a human, and I'm proud of it. It was something that required me to do what I came into this industry to do, and that was actually just to connect with people and feel, yeah.
And just wrapping it up, is I know that kind of closing things off over here, for fans that want to look up your next endeavor, what you're doing, best way to reach out.
You know what? I'm kind of on those social media sites, just under Manu Bennett. It's like @ Manu Bennett or hashtag Manu Bennett or whatever it is. I got those sites down, but I'm about to come out in a show called Shannara. That's my next step, and there's another couple of projects that are emerging right now, which I'm excited about. And anyway, I'm sure that my fans will just hopefully they'll follow and see the way I just keep doing what I do, and hopefully it connects us. I mean, my fan base or whatever like that. That's kind of a funny word to use. It's just about connecting, and these conventions that I come to, it's kind of like the answer to that, because when I see people's faces and I actually look in their eyes, I see the result of it. It's not what's on the screen, man. It's what's in people's hearts. Yes.